Crescendo!
Match number 83 underway. We're nearing the end of our qualification matches and the end of today. But first, we've got a couple of exciting matches here. Red Alliance Robots quickly scooping up notes all across the board, especially from the center line. CPR 3663. One final note in their machine, and they coast over towards Red Alliance half the field, joining their alliance partners in Teleop. Those notes now scored. CPR making their way back towards the Red Alliance source. Underneath the red stage, they go. Blue Alliance's Panther Robotics 3218. That note up towards the speaker. It falls to the floor, but they can go ahead and quickly reset and retry that again. Meanwhile, their alliance partner, actually I believe their alliance partner scooped at that note. They had already scored one in the amp, and now that second note in the amp, they should be ready to go for amplification when they so desire. Both alliances with 9 notes in the bank at the moment. And as I say that, Red Alliance brings their score up to 11 out of the 18 notes required for the Melody point ranking point bonus. But our score's still pretty tight, 39-36 on the live score. And Red Alliance moves that up now to 41. Red Alliance still holding a lead and trying to strengthen it as they score more notes. Another note from CPR up into the Red Alliance speaker. Small little bump from, I believe that was Panther Robotics 3218, but they're unscathed and they make their way back to pick up additional notes. Underneath the red stage goes the Dragons, 1595. That note in and good for 2 as we cross the 1 minute mark in the match. 1595, the Dragons back again. Another note, they make their way underneath the blue stage. Along the front half now, they line themselves up with the amp. Sitting still for now. Note that note falls out of the front opening. They'll go ahead and reset and try that one more time. Speaking of front openings, there is also a note in the Blue Alliance amp, just sticking right out the front. We'll see how the Blue Alliance teams work to get that freed. Another robot comes in with another note, bouncing that one out. That note comes out, but the note that was hanging there now scores successfully for 1 more point. Amplified speaker in the blue half. Looks like no robots looking to capitalize on that one. And as I say that note, another robot comes in. Note just as that amplification expires. But we're all about the stage at this point. It's 1, 2, 3 robots up on the Red Alliance stage. Dragon stage right, 2 stage left. And I believe the Dragons are spotlit. But it's not up to me, it's up to the referees. And they've indicated they need more time to review. So we'll have your final scores after their brief chat. Scores now confirmed from that last match after referee discussion. Up on the screen. Red Alliance takes the win. 86-73 your final tally. And all 4 ranking points go to your Red Alliance. 2 for the win, 1 for the Melody, and 1 for Ensemble up on stage. Blue Alliance walking away with 1 ranking point as well for the Melody bonus. We'll be right back with match 84, but first, another message from our friend Kevin Ross in the pits.
right, we are here with Ira from Future Martians 9023, and tell me about your team's FLL outreach and the reasons behind it.
So since all of us, or most of us, have been in FLL programs, obviously since elementary school, we've noticed how big of an impact FLL has made on all of our lives, and how it's even impacted our FRC experience, which is why we really strive to mentor FLL and FTC teams. We've mentored around 11 FLL teams this year and 3 FTC teams, and even when we mentor, we learn ourselves, and we take that knowledge and obviously include that in our FRC journey. And we also, why we mentor these teams is because we know what such a big impact it has, and we really want to sustain our team. So eventually we hope that these kids really enjoy and love FIRST, that they end up graduating into FTC and FRC.
Well, thank you so much for that. It is an important step in growing our community, and it's a really important step for all of our teams to take on, especially if you're thinking about applying for the Impact Award. Thank you so much for all the good work you do.
Thank you.
Let's go back up to the field.
All right, thanks, Kevin. And I just have a couple quick announcements to make before we get started with this next match. I believe we have 2 matches left before the end of the day. And after those matches, down here on the field, we will have an alumni photo right after the last match of the day, and then a volunteer photo after the last match of the day. First one is the alumni photo. Sorry, the senior photo. I'm confused. I'll get clarification after this next match. Stand by. First, let's meet your teams. On the red side of the field, we have 3674.